Holy shit. Oh my god. It's saying I'm down $139,000. I'm only short 300 shares at 5, but it's indicating at 470. $470 it's going to open, but I'm short at $5. Oh my god. If this opens at 470 bucks, I'm done for the day. No more trading. $139,000 I'm down on this thing. Holy shit. Only need 300 shares too. Oh my god. Alright, traders, slow down. I did not lose $139,000. I just want to get that out first. There was a chance I could have, and it indicated on the chart that I was going to, but the price ended up coming down, and I got out safe. And you guys already know the drill. I am up 1,700 bucks on the day, indicated right here, as you guys can see. But at some point, it was actually indicating I was down $139,000, and it kind of scared the shit out of me, blew my mind. But the price ended up coming down, and I got out safe. In fact, I got out for profit, actually, from that trade. Anyway, guys, let's just get right into some of the trades that I took today. And let me show you how to stay consistent with trading. All right, so the first one I'm going to be talking about is BRPA. If you guys remember, it was a massive runner. It went from, here $12 to 70 bucks, and today it actually cracked from 30 bucks into the 20s. So I shorted thinking it could go to the low 20s. So I shorted right here with an average of $27 almost. But as you guys can see, it didn't come down, so I had to eat up the $100 loss, and that was that. The next one I'm going to be talking about is Dmtk. What happened with this thing? This thing was a headache today. I was actually up nicely on the day, about 400 or 500 bucks, but I kept trading this, and I was trading it wrongly. As you guys can see, I got in and out about 5-6 times, and each entry that I got in, except one of them, is a loss, right? I was shorting. This one is great. I shorted here, and I covered here. I should have held all the way down there. But this short here, every time I shorted, I covered it quick. The reason why I was trading this is because I was bored, not because there was an opportunity. And I didn't put a proper risk level. Risk level should have been there at 35, but I was shorting here, thinking it's going to go down, but when it pops, I take it for a loss. So as you guys can see, I lost 300, 290 bucks and stuff like that. So I'm sorry, I'm just going through them quickly to kind of show you guys the proper trade. So actually, by the time I was done this trade, I was down about 600, 700 bucks on the day, which was really tough. The next one I traded was INDO. This one was the day's mover. Waited for this thing. I actually bought this thing here out of the gate, and then I sold it for a little bit of profit right there. And the next thing, what happened was I actually fat fingered this thing, and I bought it right there. I actually bought it right there. It was as it was going downside hold. That was a mistake. I bought it by mistake. I pressed the wrong button and ended up buying this thing. And I had to get out right there for a loss of 370 bucks. So I lost 370 bucks just by pressing the button wrongly. It was a cost mistake. The next one we will be talking about. So by the time this happened, I'm already down about 600 bucks. So I'm saying, okay, I need a good play, right? IPDN was another play. Let's just talk about them. This one here, I actually bought this thing very early on. I bought it right there, and I sold it. So long play here, shorted right there and covered. So in and out, in and out. I try to buy and sell here as well. But that was, again, this is by accident. This particular trade here, this ones weren't. But that particular trade was by accident again. So I kind of need to be careful about that. So I made about 160 or something like that on it. The next one that I traded was Jan. This thing here, I actually tried to long it. It didn't work, so I got out for a bit of loss. I made $65 and I lost $114. Now, the next one I'm going to be talking about, MTR. Now, what happened here, MTR? This is the one that was down $139,000. So this thing happened. I traded this, so it went parabolics. So before this happened, I traded another stock where I had an early start, and that kind of compromised my trade. And where I would have been up 2,000 on it, I only made about 1,000 bucks on it. So because of that, I stayed patient with this thing. I waited for the backside. I shorted there, and I covered here, and I shorted back here again. So I was shorting this thing, and I was good. I was in the profit. I was about 1,300, 1,400 bucks. I shorted here 300 shares with $4.90. So there's a thing called halts. What halts are, you guys can see the gaps here. These things are halt, meaning that if the price is going dramatically, the government would step in and it pauses the trading session. So they stop the trading session. So they stop the trading session for about 5 minutes, or sometimes for 10 minutes to kind of let everybody settle. If everybody's, on that bandwagon buying, and the price is going higher, they don't want the price to get out of hand and people get scammed, or they don't want that to happen. So what they do is they'll stop the trading session for about 5 minutes and then let everybody get their footings, let everybody settle down and find out. And then they would reopen it after 5 minutes, and then the stock does what it does, right? Now, when this thing was happening, it was going down, so it panicked and it went into a downside hold. So upside hold is when it's getting bought up, upside hold. Downside hold is when people sell and everyone is selling, panic selling. What that would do is it would actually kill the price of the stock. So to stop that, once the stock price drops 10%, they'll pause it, they'll stop it, and they'll let everybody figure out what they're doing. So they kind of, this is to get rid of the panic in the market, right? That's the whole idea. But sometimes what happens is, as you guys can see, this one here, it went into a downside hold at 620 and it opened at 615. So it dropped a little bit, right? Sometimes when it's going higher, it could open up higher. The reason for that is when they stop the trading, they would look into how many people are buying and how many people are selling, and they kind of match the orders. And if there's more buyers as it was going into a hold, then the price would open up a little bit higher. But if there's more sellers, then when it opened out of the hold, the price would be a little bit lower. In this case, what happened was it went into a downside hold, and I was thinking it's going to open at, maybe $4 or whatever. It's going to open lower because people are selling and there's not a lot of buyers into this thing. It was indicating the government they were actually saying, okay, we're going to open this thing not at $4, but we're going to open it at $470. And I'm a short seller, meaning I'm betting the price is going to go down because it is going down and I've been making money on it. So I bet the price was going to go down, and it was meant to go down, but they were saying they were going to open it at $470, which means I would have been down, because I shorted at $5. I would have been down, $465 per share, and that would have put me $139,000 loss. But they took their time and they sorted out and they opened it at a lower price, which is at 40. Scared the shit out of me, but I thought I was going to lose $139,000. But it didn't. They actually opened it lower, and I ended up making profits. As you guys can see, it's this particular trade right here. I actually made about $1,000. I made $800 from that to that, and then I made from there to there. I made about $130. So all in all, from this particular stock, I made about $1,000 today. The next trade we're going to be talking about is PED. So that's what happened with the $139,000. So the government paused it, and then they would determine at what price they're going to open up the trade. This is after our trade, choppy a little bit. Didn't really make much on it. Probably made about $100 on it. All right, the next one we're going to be talking about, the proper trade. It was SGOC. We're going to be talking about is SGOC. What happened with this thing is basically the same thing here. It actually went into an upside hold. It went into multiple upside holds, as you guys can see. From here, it went into upside hold, and then it opened higher because there were more buyers now, and it went into another upside hold. It opened higher and upside hold. But the mistake that I made here is I shorted here, meaning I'm thinking the price is going to fall from this price from this point, but it didn't. You guys will be able to see the actual live trading footage. I was actually down about $1,300 on this particular trade when this was happening, but I managed to flip back and make the money back. So anyway, so I shorted 500 shares. It kept going higher. I shorted 500 shares at $1.70, and this thing actually went all the way to $4.70. So I was down about $3 per share on those 500 shares. So about down $1,500 when this was happening. Anyway. So I did that. I took cut a little bit of the loss right there, but I re-added back again. I shorted that, and I rode the backside. Now, one of the lessons that I learned from this particular trade is don't short the front side, wait for the backside, and then short it, right? So what did I do? So this was the first trade that I took. The second trade that that I took was the second chart that I took was MTR. Let's see what I did on MTR. I didn't touch the front side. You live and learn, right? You live and learn. I didn't touch the front side. I only shorted the back side. That's what happened. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. That kind of explains a little bit of why I was down $39,000. Just one more thing, I actually live streamed the whole thing in my free chat room that I have on Discord. So if you want to see me, running the emotions, being up, down, trading this, trading that, and the thoughts, the trading plans that I have, and if you want to see the screen live in real time when I'm trading in and out, and want to learn a little bit as well, and there's a bunch of great guys in the trading room as well that actually share their trading ideas. I'll put the link down below. Make sure you pop in and join the family. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Now enjoy the actual live trading footage. What's going on, traders? Welcome to the live trading part of my videos. As you guys can see, I am down 112 bucks. I was actually up 400 bucks on the day, but I fat fingered it, meaning I pressed the wrong button on my keyboard and got into a shitty trade, and I lost about 350 bucks on that trade. So that's the reason why I'm down $115. But as you guys can see right here, I'm actually in a position of Dmtk. I was in 300 shares, but I'm taking the profit now, which puts me up green 100 bucks in the day again. But I didn't leave it alone. Dmtk, I got back in again. As you guys can see right now, I am down $295. With Dmtk right now, I'm not trading it because there's opportunity. I'm trading it because there's nothing else to trade at the moment. So this is a mistake. I'm down. I lost about 600 bucks on it. Online shopping would have been cheaper, but I'm not staying patient, and trader mentality is not there. So I'm down 600 bucks on a day. This thing is halted. It's GOC. I'm looking at this thing and I'm thinking I have 2,000 shares. I want to short it, and I want to make the $600 that I lost on that really bad trade because I didn't have emotional control. And I want to make that money back and more. So this thing unhalted, so I'm thinking, okay, I could have a starter here. So I just shorted 500 shares with an average of $1.74, which, as I explained before to you guys, it's a mistake because this is an early start, and this thing ended up going to the $4 area. So it's good. It's going higher right now. It's going to go into another upside hold, which is clearly a problem. And I'm not cutting my losses right now. I'm down about 800 bucks. $900 at the moment. I'm down 900 bucks, but I'm only holding the 500 shares. I still have 1,500 shares I could add. It went into an upside hold. Now it's indicating, which is right here, right now, as you guys can see right there. It's indicating it's going to open around, 250, 260. Right now, it's actually indicating it's going to open at $5. That's why it's saying I'm down $2,000, right? It's saying I'm down $2,000 because this thing is going to open at $5. It's indicating right now at $10. They're saying we're going to open this thing at $10. That's why it's indicating I'm going to be down $4,000. Right now, it's indicating 20 bucks. I'm down $10,000 on this thing. So I'm freaking out a little bit at this point because, as it's going higher, if there's a lot of buyers, they could open it. Right now, it's saying $50, and I'm down $24,000 on it. So they could open it at a higher price if there was enough buyers as this was going up. And meaning, if it opens out there at $50, I'll be down $24,000. But in most cases, these are very unlikely to happen. So as you guys can see, it actually opened at $270, not $50. So it's going higher, but I'm not out of the woods yet because I'm still down 1,300 bucks. So right now, I'm thinking about, should I add here, or is it going to go into an upside hold, right? And it looks like it's going to go into an upside hold at 318. Remember, I shorted at $1.74, which was a mistake. I shouldn't have touched it there. So opened again. It looks like it's going higher, but I see weakness right there. That's weakness. So I'm thinking about adding. Boom, I added. I have 1,000 shares right now. It looks like it's about to go into an upside hold. So I'm hesitating. I'm thinking, okay, should I cut here or should I add more, right? I added again. I'm in 1,500 shares at the moment. I only have 500 shares left. If this thing looks like it's going to go back up higher, I want to take in half of the loss. Right now, I'm down about 1,700 bucks. Let's see, what is it going to do? What is it going to do? Was I correct in reading the week? It looks like strength. So I kind of immediately, when I saw that strength, I took half of the loss. That puts me up that puts me down about $2,000, but unrealized. Realized is I'm down 1,300 bucks. So it's, I'm down. It looks like it's about to go higher, but right now, from 1,500 bucks. I ate half of the loss, so I'm only holding half of my size. Then I'm only holding 750 shares rather than 1,500 shares. So that way, if it keeps going higher, I'm not going to lose as much. But it looks like it's going to come down, so I want to hit it again. Boom, boom. I'm trying to get in. No fill. I'm saying, damn it, I want it to feel right there. I got back in again, so right now I added short. I am in 1,250 bucks. I added again. Right now I am in 1,750 bucks, and I want this thing to go into a downside hold, and I want this to open at a lower price. I want to see this thing at $2 because my average is at 3. As you guys can see, boom, slammed down into a downside hold. That's what I wanted to see, but it kind of faked me out, and I had to eat a loss of about $1,000 when it went out higher. Right now, I am up $1,000 on it, which means on a day, I'm up about I'm down about only 300 bucks. All right, I'm taking a bit of the gain here, locking in. So I'm down only 800 bucks at the moment. Let's see. It looks like it's gonna pop in. It's gonna pop. As you can see, this is a very reactive trade. I'm super focused on what the chart is doing, and I'm reacting to it. If it looks like strong, it's gonna go up. Whoop, I'll take it off. If it looks weak, it's gonna go down. Whoop, I'll go back in again because I'm a short seller, meaning I'm betting the price is gonna go down from here. Right? Yes, you can make money as the price go down. You can. So it's going down again. Right now, I'm only down 200 bucks. Remember, I was down about $1,300, and the reason why I was down is because I had that early start that I talked about before. So never again. You live and learn. So right now, I'm taking profit here. I want to take a little bit of profit here, lock in the profit, the gains as I have them on the table. Right? So I took a little bit of out. Right now, I am up $1.77. Woohoo! Booyah! Right now, I'm up $9 on the day, which is pretty good. But I took in the profit. I'm up $194 right now. It's pretty good to see green right now, right there, because it was red for majority of the day. Because of that one really silly trade that I took. Right now, I'm up 300 bucks. So now it's in my field. It's doing what I want it to do. It's in my zone. I know how to trade these things. Before, short in the front side, a little bit uncharted territory. But right now, this is what I do. I'm comfortable with it. That trade puts me up about 700 bucks on the day. So I'm up 700 bucks on the day. But I'm also short BRPA, 100 shares, and I ended up losing 100 bucks on it anyway. So right now, this trade is MTR is the next one. As you guys can see right here, I'm actually not having a starter because I had a $500 starter the previous trade, and it kind of screwed me up, right? I was down about 1,300 on it. So this one here, I'm saying, you live and learn. I'm not touching the front side. I'll let you go up as high as you want to go, and when you start going down, then I'll bet on you, thinking you're going to go down further. Because the main reason for that is for this price action, for this thing to go from $4 to $8 or $7, it doesn't have any news. The company they didn't put out any news saying that the price is going to go higher. Right now, I see weakness. Hit a mat. Let's go. Boom. Right there. I'm in 500 shares. Straight into a downside hold. That's how you got to do it, baby. That's how you smack it. Right? Now, key lessons. Do not short the front side. Wait to short the back side. Look for that freaking weakness. Just smack it. Don't hesitate. If you hesitate, then, you're just going to be a losing trader. So right now, this thing went into a downside hold at, I'm short, as you guys can see, indicated with an arrow right here. I'm short 500 shares from that price. This is going down. I'm trying to take in a little bit of profit. This puts me 1,100 bucks. Took in half of a profit because I'm still expecting this thing to go down further. I added, actually, I'm thinking this is going to go down even further. So I added into that. Now I'm holding 750 shares rather than, remember, 500 shares, and then I took 250, and then I added 500. All right. But right now it's popping up. I'm up $1,000. I'm happy. My daily goal is $1,000, but I want more. I want more because I know this thing could give me more juice right now. Let's get that moolah, guys. Let's make that money. All right. What is it gonna do? Right now it's dropping. I'm up $1,265, but I want more. I'm being a greedy freak at the moment. So right now, 1,400 bucks on the day, which is pretty good. Taking locking some profit, up 1,400 bucks. Well, technically I'm up 1,500, but BRPA 1,570 bucks. But BRPA, remember, I'm down 100 bucks. That's why I'm down only. So I made, out of that trade, I made $800. $800 I made out of that trade. So now this is the time where I'm thinking, okay, I could get more out of this. So I'm trying to short this 300 shares. I'm shorting. I'm gonna put myself on the other side. Okay, now it went into a downside hold, so I'm making more money. But watch what happened. This is the area where you gotta focus. Boom! It went halting, and it's saying, literally saying, I am down. $138,000, and the reason why, because it went into a downside hold, but it's indicating right now it's going to open from $5. It's going to go all the way up to $470, and it's going to open there. And if it opens there, I'll be down $139,000, and no more trade for me for the day. I'll eat up my losses and walk away. It's not $2,000 my normal loss, my max loss, but so I'm freaking out right now. I'm freaking out. I'm thinking, holy shit, what the hell is happening here? But I'm praying it's not gonna open down there, and it shouldn't. Technically, it shouldn't open there. Now it opened, but it opened lower, not at 470. So it opened up here at 440 area, $4.40, not 440. So I'm taking a little bit of profit right here. This puts me up $1,600 on the day. Right, so I'm only holding 74 shares. Right, boom. I am done for the day. I am up $1,700. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Join my chat room that I have free on Discord. All of this thing is streamed live for everyone to see, so it's pretty good. People are talking, we're on a mic, we're chatting. It's a pretty exciting chat room. Just join in. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you.